Now we're going to move on to thrombopoiesis. Again, we are making something here. Thrombocytes is another name for platelets. They are derived from very large cells called megakaryocytes. A thrombocyte is not an actual cell. It is actually a part of the megakaryocyte that has pinched off. It's got granules in it within the cytoplasm, and it's surrounded by a plasma membrane. Thrombocytes are involved in the clotting process, and when you don't have enough of them, that is called thrombocytopenia. So penia means when it's lower than normal. What hormone regulates thrombopoiesis? It is the hormone thrombopoietin, which is released by the liver at a regular rate throughout the day. The rate for each individual will vary. So far, we've talked about several different functions of the liver. So let's see what occurs. Let's do a recap. If a patient has liver failure, the patient will have problems blood clotting, and you should be able to tell me why now, because they will not be releasing thrombopoietin, which will decrease the number of thrombocytes for blood clotting. Also recall that the liver produces clotting factors, and so this will influence coagulation. So you'll have a decrease in coagulation. Because the liver synthesizes most of your plasma proteins, this is going to influence the osmotic pressure, and water will be leaving out of the plasma, moving into the interstitial fluid by osmosis. This will lead to edema. The last condition that we've talked about in relationship to the liver is jaundice. Recall that the spleen removes worn out or damaged red blood cells. The hemoglobin is broken down. The iron is removed from the heme, and what remains is bilirubin. Recall that the liver removes the bilirubin, incorporates it into the bile so that it can be eliminated from the body. When the liver is not able to remove the bilirubin, an accumulation of bilirubin leads to the signs of jaundice.